He'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. "25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down."
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yes. Combo. There he gets back.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Third and 5.
What is up?
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Run. 180. What's up?
The run, it's the rookie from Texas Tech. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
180. Point it right. What's up?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They go play action with Mayfield.
The pass. Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Stop.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. That is a big play for L.A. And even 50 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
180. What's up?
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Alert. What's up?
They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
180.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Kings. 180. Run. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Bears nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch. than it does after a drop.
He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted.
And, Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Cameron pitches there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What is that? And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they begin with 3rd and 8.
Yes! Ready to go! Vegas! Yes! Travel!
Here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And the Bears.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Punch Spurs!
Up the middle they go. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Ready, set!
third down. It's Williams. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Yes.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready, set.
They'll throw with him again. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a 3rd attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Ready, set.
They'll run. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, L.A.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Stop.
A gain of 11 there, and a first down.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Kings. Real. Point it right. Run. That's it.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Rams. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 34.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yes. Tango.
That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
17 more yards.
17 yards on that connection. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yes. Ready to look.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to Odunze again. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
On second down, they'll run. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On third and a yard, it's Williams. That one incomplete. Covering, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Throwing again, Williams. Out to his right. Now he takes, and he's into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bears are able to cut the deficit to 10.
The score, Rams 20, Bears 10. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Regular. Good. 180. Hey, alert. Pistol.
On first down is Mayfield. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And the Rams first down. Play to the running back. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. The motion man is Nakua. Second down throw from Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
The RPO, that one is complete. Inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
27, Bears 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Ready to go. There he gets back. Yes, 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 yes.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burden. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and
That's a gain of 20.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Williams to the air once more. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
To the right side, caught by Burden. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And the Bears.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And he's in. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, Bears.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Real. Hey, on 133. Kings. 180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Baker. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
48-yard line.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Regular. Hurry. Pistol. Regular. Hey, alert. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Run, run, run. Stop!
Throwing on second. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it looked like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, L.A. will keep the ball.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Up, up! Rail, rail, rail. Hey, alert 33! Kings, Kings, Kings!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
6 yards.
And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Rams.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good thing. 180! Hurry, hurry! Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's that?
Baker to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Good. 180! Regular, regular, regular. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Throwing is Baker. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Good. 180! Alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Now Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Good. 180! Run, run, run. What's that?
Mayfield. That is caught, and he's got another one. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
What is up?
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
What is up? Yes, 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 yes. Tackle, tackle.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the third. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal.
What is up? 12 Buddha.
Wide, get wide.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
What is it? On.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The play lost
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Off play action. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
34, Bears 24. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Run.
4 as he's taken down.
To the running back. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Real. 180. King. Done.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point, they finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
3rd down. They need 5.
180.
Slot man in motion left.
Watch out.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
180. Regular. Hey, we're 33. Watch out.
To throw is Mayfield. Going up top. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Vegas!
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Chicago.
26-yard line.
Ready for that. Punch first, punch first, punch first. Vegas, Vegas.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
18 more yards.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
That's to Odunze again. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Williams to the air once more. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
34. Bears 31. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Good. 20. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 42-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Watch out.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
They'll drop to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 48. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Ready. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Off he, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Returning is Tutu Atwell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready, set. 32, 32. Yes, yes, yes. Touchdown.
Throwing is Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
That's good.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Plus, to his right. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Yes, yes, yes. Tempo. Yes, 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 yes.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up.